Hey traders, hope you all had a great week, and it was indeed a great week in regards with our trades. Took 3 trades that were sent to my members. All 3 of them hit profits, and I've took some more myself, and some hit take profit and some hit stop loss as well. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. And also, very important, I've also uploaded a video recently on Friday how to manage your risk and how you can draw these zones, which is our counter trading zones or our trend continuation zones, and how you can trade and take your entries and set your stop loss according to that. Now, a very live example, I would say, we had this week, and according to the exact rules I've taught in that video, we had an entry condition, and I've entered it exactly according to that rules, and we had exact condition in the market. If you have seen that video, trust me, it is gonna help you a lot in your trading, because using the same exact rules when I started my trading, it helped me a lot to become consistently profitable trader. I know that's not a very interesting and exciting topic, but if you are serious about your trading, do consider looking at that. So we're going to talk about the entries according to exact rules, and also I'm going to talk about, in the first part, some trading psychology. What if the price is not in your zones? What you have prepared yourself throughout the week that if the price come in your zone, you are all excited, and then you are like, what the hell I'm going to do because market is not there yet? Yes, you're supposed to wait. That is what the trading is all about, and that is how you make money. Trust me, take it as your business. If you take it as your business, you will start to make money in trading. Also, we did our first members only live session on Monday, and which I'm going to do that every week for members. Now, if you are my priority member already, or if you have joined through broker, you are automatically added in the priority group plus plan for free. You are upgraded to that subscription, which is right here. And the difference is that you're going to get a live session where we're going to interact and take an entries, look for the market opportunities together. And if you're looking at the other markets like commodities, indices, stock, that is what we're going to do all in the live session. So starting from today, when this video will release, if you join priority group on Sunday or maximum on Monday, then you'll be added in this plan for free as long as you have active subscription of standard plan. So if you join standard plan, you will be upgraded to standard plus plan for free only till Monday. After Monday, if you want to get access to live session, then you'll have to get this plan exclusively. Otherwise, for premium plan, both these are free. And if you joined to broker, it is also free for you as well, these 2 plans. So starting from Monday, we're going to do that. And talking about live sessions, let me show you the benefit of that. Right here, this was a members only video, and I want to show you how we do analysis. Like for example, someone asked me a question about coffee and how we can enter a trade here on this commodity. And by the way, we did the other commodities like cotton, wheat, copper, palladium, cryptos, every single market we covered, and including some stock market as well. So if you see here, we took a trade in golfer. That can be an aggressive entry for a break, but break itself is an entry of double bottom. So in this scenario, for aggressive entries, I'll keep my stop loss, for protection, keep it below this neckline, and you can go 1.4 to 1 if you want to something. It's a very slow commodity, something like this. Right, so as you can see, that was taken in a live session, and that is what we discuss. All the other commodities which I'm unable to cover in my videos, or if you have any questions, you have any confusions in your mind, there is a place you can clear, and that will also keep you going in your trading throughout the week. So that is what we do in a live session. Now, let me show you the entry we had this week exactly according to the rules I have just taught you, which is right here. Now, in my Friday's video, I've taught you one strategy, and that is exact live example, which is right here. And if you have seen the video, how nicely the price was making higher highs, higher low, and higher high. And let's say we are in a replay mode and we have still not got an entry. So if you remember, all of you who have seen this video, you can able to figure out this entry, and I've taught you how we can draw the zones. If you remember, that looked nice to you, isn't it? nice zone that has played out as a resistance and recent support. If you look back, a support area as well. An example of that we have learned, again I've said, if you are serious. And right here, what do we have? Right here we had an entry condition right on our anchor level. If you adjust something like this, if you remember, with the full rules I've taught, and nicely price pushed up from here and pushing up from here at this point. So an example of a recent trade just happened today, how we managed to enter with conditions. Now this week, not many zones played out. Now that doesn't mean you just want to stay and be in the trade. Let me show you the zones that did not play out, even though that break above my zone and without giving us any sort of entry conditions. So let me show you first. Right here. So that was a zone report sent to my members, and I was looking at this area for my possible counter trade. And price was somewhere here in the zone, but what happens? The price just broke above this level. Now, this first part is going to be really important for your trading psychology if you are taking your trading seriously. Otherwise, if you want to skip it, please go ahead and skip it to the analysis part of the video. But if you're someone really serious about to making it full-time career, then you need to follow exact rules the one professional traders follow. Now, from here, do you see any sort of condition? Now, just for the price being in this zone doesn't mean you start selling here, and that doesn't mean it is a signal that price is going to definitely fall from. It did not fall because we had no entry condition. But if you look here, it is not one of my entry pattern. Now, if you're my priority members, you know some basic rules of entering from the zones, from counter trading zones. If you are there for a while, if you are my student in MMTA course, you know the exact rules of entry that is not met. So what do we do if there is no trading opportunity? We take no trades. So this zone did not play out and we are not going to take our trades. We stayed back and waited for next condition. If there is no condition from the zones, if the market is trending, why not just ride along with the trend, look for pullbacks and take our entries from the trend continuation zones, the one I've already taught you in my recent video. And a good example of that is, which is right here. Now, before I show you the entries, again, I want to show you the exact same condition which we have learned in the Friday's video, which is right here, as you can see, the one I've just recently uploaded. So exact same condition, the one you learned in this video, is right here. Now, this was a trade alert sent to members right here. And let me show you when we got this entry. Now, if you remember, when there is no conditions and we are still waiting for the price to hit our zones, in that scenario, first we look at the trend, if it's uptrend or if it's a downtrend. In this scenario, what trend do you look? Of course, this is an uptrend, right? So what are we looking at? First, we need to see the price is making higher highs and higher lows, and recently break into a new high, right? Right here, we are recently broken into new high. Now, if you remember the rules you have learned in the video, which is from the recent high, right? We mark the zone, something like this. And what? We look back, and do you see how this level acted as a level of significance in the past? If you just adjust a level, something like this, that makes it a very good level. Now, after that, what do you see? If you play the market, we are in the level and exactly inside the level, we have got the entry condition, right? And this was a trade alert I've sent to my members as well. And as you can see, after a while, the price managed to push up and hitting our take profit. So that is how we need to be trading in the market. Wait and let the price come to you. Once the price is giving you signals that we have a likely chance that the price is going to push up, only then take your trades. And remember, you are investing your hard-earned money, not gambling. Then we have USD CHF. Now for this one, we were waiting for the price to either hit at this area to take our sell trades, or either to hit this zone below to take our buy trades. But what if the price is in between the areas? We are looking at the trend. We are trading nicely above 50 EMA and 20 EMA as well. We had a price nicely formed a bullish engulfing pattern. And what is stopping us to take our trade if that follow all your rules? A trade alert right here that was sent to the members successfully hit the targets. Now, if we look at the rules which we have learned, that is pure price action. Price made a high, pull back, and then made another high, right? And in this type of trading, that is pure price action. You don't even need the EMAs. All you need just mark your zones. The recent level that has been broken, which is something like this, and after the break, pullback, bullish candle, we are looking for our entry condition. So extra confidence the way we look for our trades. Now that doesn't mean that we're gonna get every trade as a winning trade. For me, right here, USD CAD, I try to take a counter trade that hit my stop loss as well. That is fine, a part of process, but that was not sent to my members. That was my personal trade, which I personally took. Another good example of a trending market when the price is making lower lows, a pullback, break below, use this zone as a trend continuation zone right up there. Price formed a nice bearish engulfer that nicely hit my take profit as well. That was also not sent to my members. Now, one more trade that hit our take profit just recently and just today. Now, this was a trending market and trending higher. And when we entered this trade right here, I was looking at the app. As you can see, the price was already overbought, but that is one of my favorite pair, and that I was not reluctant to take an entry here. Certainly hit my take profit. Now, let me tell you something. If you are not aware with the rules, if you are not aware with the strategy, if you have no tested strategy, what you would be doing? You would be scared here to enter this trade, because the first thing in the beginner's mind, oh, price is really overbought, let's not take it. Yes, I do look at these filters where I reduce my risk, but if I have a pair that is my favorite pair, I still enter my trade. I still enter my trade, doesn't matter what, but it is my tested pair. If you look back and see, it is my back testing pair, and I keep on testing this pair. So I took this trade, and trust me, in the trading apps, if you are trading on apps like AvaTrade, IC Market, wherever you trade, it has a section of trading sentiments. And trust me, maximum numbers of traders, they were sellers, but instead of doing that, I bought this pair, and I'm glad my students are learning as well. They bought it as well, because that was a trade alert sent to my members that nicely hit our take profit, following a simple rule that we are only looking for buy trade when it's a trending market. Now, most of the zones we were waiting for the price to fall to take our trend continuation trades or counter trades. That did not happen. That is totally cool. What we do, we wait, sit back, and wait for the conditions. And plus, we are doing live session for members where we can discuss the other commodities. Only natural gas zone played out nicely, which I'm going to show you next. Right here, the zones was sent to the members that what I'm expecting from the commodities, and as you can see, after a nice conditions, price is pushing down. I know that is not a valid bearish engulfer, but it did reacted from my zone. As you can see, price was not completely engulfing the previous candle, but that was a zone we were expecting a possible push down. And if you look here on NEMEX, that was a valid bearish engulfer, and that nicely pushed lower from this area of value, even though I was expecting a price to pull back, but that is totally fine. That reacted nicely. That was a goal and a motive of trading, to have set in stone rules there. If you follow your rules, then it is nothing that can stop you to take your trading to the next level. And we have the zones there marked, and we have zones there that is marked, and we are still waiting for the price to get to the zones for the possible trading opportunity. So took 3 trades in the priority group, and all of them they hit take profit, but the one I've personally took, I've already shown you that hit my stop loss, and I'm still in some other trades that is still running. So let's wrap the first part of the video, and let's start our analysis, starting with natural gas, gold, silver, crude oil, and let's do copper today as well, starting with natural gas. And what do we have right here? A nice fall out of natural gas. So let's look at Owanda first. Price is now currently inside of a trend continuation zone, bullish. Now at this point, we need to see how the market opens. If it opens somewhere crazily gap down, then we're going to look at the next level. But if it opens within this zone, then it is totally cool. First, you need to have these zones on your charts. All I want to see inside this zone, a bullish engulfer or a double bottom entry pattern that can form at the lowest level in the area, or that can form right away in this area. So wherever we get a bullish condition within the zone, I'm going to go long here. So if we have a long condition, I'm going to go long till this recent high, from where I'm going to look for a next condition. So we are still bullish, but that can be one more pullback in a bullish continuation. I'm not looking at sell trades unless we are completely broken below this little anchor level. Not a major level, but a level that can push a price higher likely. But don't enter your trades blindly. We need to see a conditions to enter your trades, and that condition will be bullish engulfers, double bottoms, 382 candles, pin bars. These are the conditions that gives us a signal that yes, the buyers have taken over, and now we're going to push up from here. So that is what we need to look at. Signals are very important, and we are not taking blind trades here on capital.com. Now in capital.com we are still below. Price still did not hit the level below. Now on Oanda the price is here, so I'm going to do what a little adjustment, as you can see, to capture these moves as well, and we're gonna make it something like this. Now you can adjust your zones accordingly. It's 2.318 that goes to 2.473. So this is what I've just done in front of you, so that we can align with the other platforms as well, and that is how I do my analysis. So exactly the same inside this zone, we are looking for our condition which I've just mentioned. Now here on capital.com, exactly the same. All we are looking at a push down with a condition like bullish engulfers or double bottom entry pattern. If you look back, it is an area that has acted as a good level and previously pushed the price higher from this area and also acted as a resistance. So that is why I'm looking at this level, and this level here, it is 2.525 that goes up to 2.644. Have these zones on your charts, and if the price falls in this zone, from here I'm expecting another push higher. This trend continuation zone I also call a liquidity area, where we have a maximum order set, which is likely we are never 100%, but it is likely that from this area we have some order sets that can push the price higher. The price will come back down to collect liquidity, and then it will push up. Now how can we figure out that if it's a likely area that can have some maximum liquidity? If you look back and see, this area has previously pushed up from here massively, failed to break below multiple times, and eventually that pushed the price higher. And then after the price broke above this area, it came down and then used this area as a resistance as well. So that is why now after the price break above and now heading back towards this area, that is why I'm looking at a possible bounce from this area as well. So that is why I'm looking at here and looking for conditions as well. Now for the sell trades, if there is no conditions here, all I want to see a good momentum, then a pullback, then a bearish engulfer, and I also want to see a complete break of this zone for a possible sell trades. Let's see how the price opens. If it opens gap up, that is also good, and we're going to look for our next condition. We do have a major zones which I'm looking at, but let the price break above this high first, and then we're going to look at the zone above in red. That is our major area of value. Here on NEMEX, the price hit a level, and this level is 2.394 that goes to 2.501. Now it is an area from where we are now looking for our entries, and that can be bullish engulfers or double bottom entry pattern within this zone. So wait for that. If the price forms this condition inside this zone, we are good to go long. For sell trades, I want to see a complete break and close below, and then I start to look for my sell trades. Wait for that. Once we have a condition like a buy condition in this area, we are good to go for our long. So wait and see, and do not enter your trades just without any condition and just thinking that prices just give us a good pullback and it is a good opportunity to buy. We are not going to do that. If we have this mentality, buy at the pullback, how do you know that the price is going to push up? For that, we have signals like bullish engulfers, and we have these areas, and if everything is going with our analysis, adding up, price forming a bullish engulfer, and we are in the area as well, if we are overbought in the RSI, that makes it a strong signal. So that's what we need to wait, and patience is the key in our tradings. Wait for that. Once we have a condition, we are good to go long. Mark these zones on the charts, and once we have a conditions, we are good to go for our trades. Next up, we have silver. Silver is still ranging sideways. Now for silver, I'm just looking at this level in blue for a possible push up. Otherwise, I'm not taking any trades for silver. That would be a valid buy entry as well. But for me, I want to see a price to hit this zone. As you can see, that level is a good level of anchor, resistance, resistance. Let's adjust a bit, and it also acts as a level of support, not a major level, a minor level. So a level here in blue, an area from where I'm looking at for the price of silver to come back and forms a signal like bullish engulfer double bottom entry pattern. Now these are the level. It is a minor level. That is why I would like to see extra confidence, like one rejection and then a second rejection. That is a valid double bottom. So that is my extra confidence to take my buy trade. Otherwise, if you're an aggressive trader, I like to take a risk. In that scenario, you can enter aggressively once the price forms a bullish engulfer in this condition. For now, I'm just waiting and see if the price fall in this area. Now looking at a double bottom here on gold and silver ratio, if the price breaks above, that will be a likely chance that price will push down on silver and gold as well. That is why I want to see a good condition on gold and silver. Now coming back on gold, we are pushing lower, and now I'm looking at this level, which is a good anchor level. Now I'm only going to look for my sell trade, and we have no condition at this point. We can get a possible pullback below 50 EMA, possible retest of this level above, and if the price forms a bearish engulfing candle, that will be my valid sell signal. I'm keep on taking short till we are in the level below in green, which is 2284. That goes to 2304, a zone from where I want to see a possible bounce. If we have a bullish engulfer, so double bottom, in that case we'll have a possible bounce, and that bounce will be enough to hit our 180 target. So I'm not going to go for a long buy trade. I'm not going to hang on with my trades, but once my take profit is hit for the buy, in that case, and I'll come out. But for me, my ideal entry for gold will be sell trades, just a pullback sell trades after a pullback, bearish engulfers, and keep on taking shorts. And this is just a level that can just give us some bounce, and then price will likely fall. Now I'm looking at a level below, which is right here from where I want to enter my counter trades, and we have a chance the price will fall down, but again that will take quite a while before the price break below this level, bounce from here, break below this level, and then come down in the zone below. So that's why we need to see a nice pullback, bearish engulfer, bounce, pullback, and then that is how we need to go along with the process. Now I'm not going to look for buy continuation trades unless we are trading below 50 and 20 EMA. That is why I'm only comfortable taking sell trades out of gold. So once we have a condition for sell with the bearish engulfers, I'm going to go short till we are in the anchor levels or till we are in the major area of value. Next one, we have crude oil. Now for crude oil, we are still not broken below. If you go back on daily time frame, it is still not broken below completely. If you look here, we are still within this rejection box. For the price to turn completely bearish, I want to see a complete break and close below these wicks. Once the price completely break and close below these wicks, and you can mark something like this. So once we have a body that completely break and close below, only then we're going to start to look for our bearish continuation trades. At this point, anything could happen. That is just a range, and if the price just break out above, we have a bullish continuation. If the price break out below this red box, we have a bearish continuation. So that's why we need to see a bullish continuation. I want to start to look for my buy trades with a pullback followed by bullish engulfer. If bearish continuation, I want to see a pullback followed by bearish engulfer and keep on taking shorts till the next level of support, which I'm going to mention once I see a breakout. So wait and see how it goes. Lastly, we have copper. Copper is now inside an area of trend continuation zone. So while I was editing, I just realized that to readjust the zone, which is something like this, so the new zone is right here, it's 4.354, that goes to 4.4, 4.564, a level of significance. If you look back, that level has acted as a good level of resistance, support, resistance, and if you look back, as a good level. So new zone, and just mark these zones on your charts as well. But if we have a condition in this zone, we are going to go for our long trades. It is an area from where now I'm expecting some nice push up. And if we have a good push down followed by bullish engulfer or double bottom with an overbought situation, that will be a very strong buy signal. So I have these zones ready on chart. If you look at double bottoms with an overbought situation or a bullish engulfer with an overbought situation, that will be a very strong entry. If there is no condition, we are not going to take any trades. So that is why I need to see an extra confidence, especially on commodities. Once we have that, we are good to go for this one. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you got a value out of today's video, and I hope you have learned something out of that, and try to improve your trading psychology, because in trading, that is the main factor. If your trading psychology is strong, if your risk management is strong, then nothing can stop you to become profitable trader. Again, I've already made a video how to manage your risk and how to take an entries from trend continuation zone and counter trading zones. Learn that and see the results yourself. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.